Hi guys, welcome to Daddy and the Don. Today it's Arsenal versus Newcastle. We've got Newcastle fan the Bear as always, and we've got my co-host Graham the Don Jones looking at an Arsenal perspective. I'm going to hear what both of them had to say about their predictions and previews for these games. Starting off with the Don, and then we're going to hear from the Bear a little later.
Thank you, Phil. Arsenal versus Newcastle. How did they get on last time out? Starting off with Arsenal, very disappointed 4-0 defeat away at Liverpool. I expected a defeat, but obviously I wanted a bit more than that. But at the end of the day, it sort of proves that we're not ready at that level yet. But we can keep improving, and then maybe this time next year we can get a result at a team like that. It was a free hit, and we move on. Newcastle, 3-3 draw at home to Brentford. They probably wanted to win that, and they're still winless. And so, to be fair, until they win a game, their confidence will not be high. So that's good for Arsenal. How both teams will line up. Arsenal were going to make the changes that I've been begging for. I'm not a plastic fan. I am very loyal to Kieran Tierney. I still think he's the top 3, top 4 left back in the league. One of the best in the world. The fact that he didn't start with Tavares was ridiculous. It sort of proves Arteta's immaturity and lack of knowledge. Tavares played well against Watford. Come on. He's a left wing back. He got torn apart like I said he would. Tierney's back in the team and he keeps his place now. So let's stop being stupid, all these idiots who know nothing about football. And like I said, I don't know why he played against Liverpool. Again, he's another one who plays well against the rubbish teams in that position. Put Odegaard in, and that's the only 2 changes. I'll give Lukonga another go. I think he's a good player. Newcastle, I don't see why they would change it. Eddie Howe probably would be happy with that result. Jolin scored. He'll probably keep Maxim in. Almiron, I like him a lot, so he might come in. And obviously Willock's not really getting game time, so there's opportunities to bring him in. They've got really poor options at centre-back apart from Michelle, so their sort of hands are tied. How both teams will approach the game? Well, I think Arsenal are going to approach it looking for 3 points. It's very simple. I think they'll go quick out the blocks like they have in the last 3 or 4 home games. And, you know, they're just going to keep the ball and just keep plugging. We all know how Newcastle are going to approach it. They're going to park the bus and try and nick a winner or try and get a draw. This is not one of them games where they expect to win. Again, depends what lineup they put out. Could play a 4-3-3. If they play that, then that would play into our hands. What will be the key battle for me? It's Lascelles versus Aubameyang. He needs to prove a point. He was poor against Liverpool. I think he's got the pace to trouble any defender in the world. He needs to put on a performance, and I think he will. I think he'll get a goal here. Any other key battles? Yeah, listen, Callum Wilson versus Ben White would be interesting. I think Ben White is hit and miss sometimes. At times he looks amazing, and then at times he makes a mistake. He's young, he'll get better. Callum Wilson's a very good player, and he's always been a good player. And just another one, Maximin against, well, I think he'll probably be up against Tamu Yatsu. Let's see what he's made of, Tamu Yatsu. Again, he's another one, he looks decent. But yeah, he made the odd mistake, but I like Tamu Yatsu. But Maximin's going to stretch him and show how good he really is. He's got pace, skill, and he's awkward for any defender. Key battle, there's no more key battles. Midfield will always be a key battle. Partey needs a better performance, and like I said, Lukonga should start, and I think he'll get a bit of confidence from getting the ball a bit more, not being pressed as much. Newcastle will sit back. Where will it be won and loss? It'll be won and loss if Arsenal can finish. If Arsenal finishes, then the game's over. Simple as. We've got quality players. I expect Smith Rowe to step up and get the ball to him a bit more. If he gets the ball in that area, he's a lethal finisher. And the same as Aubameyang. Newcastle, if they don't take their limited chances they will have, then they're not going to get anything from the game. It's simple as. What will be the score? I'm not going to say anything else than an Arsenal win. I think that's silly for me to say that. I think Arsenal will come back. We'll be angry. We'll be annoyed. And we're going to get back onto good form and stay in the position where we are. Newcastle will continue to be winless. Sorry, guys. It might lack imaginations, but I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not going to predict us to lose at home to a team at the bottom. Arsenal win this one for me, 3-0.
So looking ahead to Newcastle v Arsenal, if we play how we can play and the players play to potential we can, then I reckon we could actually upset Arsenal in our next fixture. I mean, you got to look at the stats against Brentford to see that we've done far better going forward, far better in creating chances, I mean, it's the first time in a long time that I've seen us create 20 or more shots on goal. Fair enough, only 9 were on target, and 3 of them we did score from. You know, point against Brentford, I'll take, especially with the current situation we are in the table. It would have been good to potentially have taken all 3, as Brentford would have been one of them teams we would have targeted to beating. But at the minute, as far as I'm concerned, you can definitely see the difference Eddie Howe's done since taking over, even if he has been here for only 3 weeks. And yes, unfortunately, he did miss the game, but we're hoping he's back for, beyond touchline against Arsenal. Looking ahead, we definitely need to strengthen our defence in January. For me, bringing in players like Tarkowski from Burnley will be a fantastic addition to the team. And I got to look back at the Bournemouth teams that Eddie Howe managed through the seasons in Premier League. Yes, they played great attacking football, scored a lot of goals, but obviously were still quite susceptible at the back. And obviously our defence for many years has always been a case to improve, which hopefully he will address in January, even if it is with loans or permanent deals. But with players like Lingard getting on loan would be a great addition to the team and help with going forward and scoring more goals, especially if you can find the form he did at United. After the Brentford game, I am still confident we will stay up. I mean, yes, it's still looking dire at the bottom of the table, but we've still got 20 odd games to turn us around, and in my opinion, we've got a far better technical manager than we did have with Steve Bruce, especially if Stanley's brought in his own team from Bournemouth, and from what I've seen, they've definitely improved and upped the training regimens than what they did under Steve Bruce and his team. And obviously having the fans back and the hope and the desire there, from the fans, that's obviously driving the players forward as well. And also we have an owner, and Manus Davey there who, is actually passionate about the club as well. Not only the club, but the people and the city. It has made so much difference. Even if we're not still getting results on the pitch, it's still made so much difference to the team and to the fans. And like I said, the hope and the desire and the belief is actually back, where under Ashley and Steve Bruce, we were going into most games every week already thinking we were going to lose, whereas now it's actually a total different team. Yes, we still need improvements, there's no doubt about that. Howe has only been brought in on a 2-year contract, which to be fair is a good bit of business, as even if he just comes in, improves the squad, sets the foundations for someone else, another better manager or whatever, to come in and take over from him. At the end of the day, the minute, unless we go down, the sky's the limit. But I do see a bright future for Newcastle on the rise. And saying that, we still are going up against a tough Arsenal team who have found their feet now and have been playing well recently. It's going to be a tough game, so I'm going to go close game, but I think Arsenal will beat us 2-1.
So thank you, Bear, and thank you, Graham, earlier. So I'm going to have a prediction as well. I think Arsenal are going to win, but I don't think it's going to be convincing. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal win. Arsenal to get the job done. Newcastle still looking for their first win under Howe. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next show.